If you are on TikTok, you probably cannot escape the most popular green thing since Shrek came out in 2001. Greens powder. Every other scroll on TikTok, it's greens, greens, greens. You cannot escape it. And every single influencer online talks about how great they are for your gut, how much they heal your skin, they help with the digestion and bloating, and I'm sick of it. This rise of greens powder can really be attributed to social media. Like, because of all the TikToks and the Instagram about greens, this is now a multi-million pound industry, and it is going to almost double by 2030 just because of social media. These magic greens are marketed at around £30 per month. I paid £30 for this packet right here. £30, which equates to £360 a year. Just let that sink in. So you better hope that for £360 a year, it makes your life do a 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? Do these influencers think these are some miracle greens, or is the only miracle the green that lines their pockets when they convince you to buy them? That was a good one. So I am here today to test it out, which, for the record, I have no issue with influencers getting that bag. Like, you go for it. But I do also think, like, you should promote things that you genuinely believe in. I had the brilliant idea a little while ago that I was going to try these out for a week and see if I noticed any of the miracle differences that these influencers claim that they do. Because being someone that has IBS, anything that can help my digestion, heal my gut, help my skin is needed. So the website for this greens brand, which cannot be named, as they are uniquely formulated for women. It's meant to support digestion and combat bloating. It has 21 ingredients to support energy and immunity. 21 ingredients are natural and nutrient-dense greens and nutritious superfoods. Oh, so the 21 ingredients are different, like, fruits and vegetables, so I'm going to read them out. Spinach, kale, broccoli, alfalfa, spirulina, chlorella, maca, barley grass, wheatgrass, flaxseed, fennel seed, curcuma, moringa leaf. Moringa leaf. Green tea, apple cider, apple, pineapple, actasin, green kiwi, lip, frogs, gold kiwi, and red beetroot. They have an overwhelmingly high amount of reviews. We're talking in the 500s. I feel way less stressed, less bloated, more focused. It's helped with their PCOS, their fatigue, they taste great. There are a lot of promises here. A lot of promises. I'm now going to go into how my week went. Because let me tell you, it was an interesting week, to say the least. So day one, first impressions, it was disgusting. The first sip, to be honest, wasn't bad at all. But on the first day, I made the mistake of mixing it with a fork. And so the first sip was very diluted with greens. And the more I drank, the more thicker the consistency got, because it just, like, dropped to the floor of the cup, and it was just disgusting. So I got a mango tasting flavour greens, but it did not taste like mango flavour at all. You would kind of get this, like, hint and this smell of mango and this taste a little bit like mango, but it still tasted like greens, grassy, dirty, not the nicest. By day two, I thought I'm an expert. I opted for the electric mix. I mean a mechanical, like, smoothie blender style of thing, and that did help. So less bits at the bottom. If you're going to drink it, make sure you blend it. So day three, I saw this online article from a greens brand saying mix it in with your mocktails. I had the worst idea known to man. I thought, well, I don't like the taste of greens, but I also hate the taste of pre-workout before the gym. So why not kill two birds with one stone and have them both at the same time. I'd still taste it. Like, when I think about it, I genuinely feel sick. It was the worst thing. Like, it was the worst thing I've ever drunk. The mango smell was mixed in with this blue raspberry pre-workout smell. It went all frothy. This is my bad, can I just admit this for a second? Still drank it all for 30 quid a month? £360 a year? You thought I was going to pour it down the sink? No, I drank it. But let me tell you, I was on the verge of being sick. Not straight away. Once it had got to my stomach and it started curdling, I don't think I'd felt that nauseous in a while. Like, I felt sick. Some of these influencers, that they started to notice like their energy and their digestion starting to increase by like day 3. So I was like really looking out for this because I'd felt no change. But what I will say is I did feel more energy after taking them, but a part of me thinks that the energy that these people like say that they get isn't because of the greens. It's because you have to hype yourself up so much to chug these greens. Like, you do not want to be sipping them throughout the day. No, you want them gone. So you're like, right, 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna drink them all, and you're like nervous. So I think the adrenaline you get from drinking these greens makes you feel energized, but it's just your adrenaline spiked because of your fight or flight response, because you're drinking something you don't want to drink. It feels like a Bush Tucker trial in I'm a Celebrity. Day 4 felt like a piece of cake by comparison. I felt like happy because I was over halfway, but I was so done. I was so sick of greens. I was literally thinking, what is the point of this? I'm not enjoying this. I just couldn't wait for it to be over. So then by day 5, I drank my greens and I raised my white flag and I said, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, greens you gave me, greens which cannot be named. You were giving me a Homer Simpson style epiphany in the Simpsons movie.
In order to save myself, I have to save Springfield! That's it! Isn't it?
Why am I doing this to myself? Why do I want to be de-bloated so badly if this is what the cost is? Why am I paying £30 a month for this? Who is the winner here? Because it isn't me. So I quit. Which is actually so funny that I say this, because I hated them that badly. After day 5, I chucked them in the bin. I didn't even think about this video that I planned to do for months. I binned them. So I had to spend another £30 just to hold them in this video. So now I'm going to give you a rundown of the findings from this test, because there actually were quite a few. Well, my first finding was they did nothing for me.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
You might argue, well, Hannah, you didn't take them for an extended period of time. You can't expect them to work wonders. But when you think, I'm gonna get a spoon for this now. I'm back. Oh God. This scoop here is about 5 grams. Could you imagine trying to shrink 21 fruits, vegetables and other nutrients into a 5 gram scoop? Kind of impossible, which means that you are not getting any more than 5 grams of fruits, vegetables and nutrients. So you are getting 1.3 grams of fibre per serving, which is the equivalent to 3 strawberries, half a banana. So it is barely even scratching the surface of your fibre intake or your required fibre intake, which is why you won't see dramatic increase of digestion or decreased bloating. It isn't doing that much. So these dramatic differences that you see online aren't from this, because the fibre that you need to have better digestion and decrease bloating and all these different things isn't going to come simply from an extra 1.3 grams of fibre a day. Because I am a complete sad person that likes to prove I'm right all the time, I did a £30 shop on just fruits and vegetables alone to show the comparison of spending £30 a month on a greens brand versus buying fruit and vegetables. And this is what you can buy for £30. 3 cans of sweet corn, 1 large pear, 150 grams of raspberries, 2 packets of 150 grams of blueberries, 60 grams of clementines, 6 kiwis, 5 bananas, 6 apples, 1 lettuce, 300 grams of bean sprouts, 400 grams of diced onion, 400 grams of cauliflower and broccoli, 80 grams of green beans, 480 grams of Tesco's winter vegetables, 1 cabbage, 1 kilogram of carrots, 4 sweet potatoes, 4 large baby potatoes, 1 350 gram packet of broccoli cheese, a Tesco carrot and sweet mash, 800 grams of garden peas, 500 grams of frozen sliced mushrooms, and 1 kilogram of Tesco casserole vegetables for £30. For the £30, you can get 228 grams of fibre rather than the 39 grams of fibre in the greens packet, which means you can get 7.6 grams of fibre per day versus 1.3. I'm just going to put that out there. I can't say greens don't increase your fibre, but it doesn't increase it in the way these influencers will try to make you believe. Like, they will really try to tell you that it'll change your body and your life and everything, but it just isn't the case. Which leads me on to the next question. Why do some people probably genuinely think they work? Because there will be some people, and maybe some influencers, that genuinely believe that they work, and I've got multiple theories. One being that they are secretly cows, which is the only explanation to me as to how someone can enjoy such a grassy taste in their mouth. I think it could be an element of placebo because of the way these brands like market it, because of the way it tastes, the way it smells, because of the ingredients having like 21 fruit and vegetables, and you know, the amount of like nutrients that it says it contains. It almost puts you in this like healthy mindset, and I think that healthy mindset that you're telling yourself, I'm doing something to make myself feel better, I'm being healthy, I'm on a health kick, doing something that you see influencers or celebrities do, which is drink healthy things, and like, so it makes you feel better. And I don't think that is a negative thing. Like, if that for you is worth £30 a month, and that feeling of feeling healthy feels good, then I think that's fine. And the other theory I had is when someone wants to change their life, you don't just do one thing, you usually do multiple. I'm like, I'm going to be healthy, I start exercising, and then I also say I'm going to eat healthier. And I might also say I'm going to cut out drinking, or I might say I'm going to start taking greens. So if I did all those things at the same time, I might start being less bloated, I might feel better, my digestion and my skin might all get better at the same time. Cause and effect, it might not be the greens. It could be the fact I'm getting more fibre from the healthier eating and eating more vegetables. It could be the fact I'm exercising, or the fact I've cut out alcohol. You can't just contribute at all to this one product. And then theory number 3 is just that some people like them, and who am I to judge? If you like them, fantastic. I'll be joining you, but I support you. Greens are a massive no from me. And if you ever see me promoting them, just know I have sold my soul, which therefore also means I wouldn't have a free soul. Honest opinion would be save yourself the £360 a year and just eat an apple. Literally eat an apple. That apple probably has more fibre, tastes better, and does more for you than greens like this will ever do. Ever. Okay? I've noticed in like younger people today is we are a lot more health conscious. We overthink everything. And I genuinely believe that companies see that, will use our fear and push us to buy their brand by marketing their product as extremely beneficial. And in reality, they are just playing on people's health anxieties. I think that is so immoral. Thank you for listening to my little deep dive into greens powders. If you want more of these, please let me know, because I would love to do more of these because I really enjoy it.